Hey everyone, I'm just on my bridge, heading to the next Foundry mission, which is my last Foundry mission I did. And of course, as I mentioned, like when I first did the first Foundry mission I did, I was telling about the Foundry being closing down. So this will be the last one from my little playlist series, basically. So as we head on over there, I'll pretty much tell you about this one. Yeah, so this particular mission is called Beautiful, and unfortunately, it wasn't doing very well on the Foundry. It was still in the review content section, uh, where you can see here it only received like 2 reviews. So it so I was starting to get a bit lost in the crowd, but just reverse back here from the sun. But so like I did had to push myself to actually get this particular mission completed, because I just started to lose quite a lot of enthusiasm from the Foundry. So I just didn't really seem to have very much in the way of support, or having people supportive. I'd had a fleet that was more interested in doing exploit missions than actually playthrough missions like that, like I've done here and everything else like that, and I just didn't really care anymore, and it just really hurt in some way. So it really just made me turn off doing Foundry missions. So and eventually I ended up just starting to probably turn my attention more towards making a YouTube channel happen. So that's what I'm pretty much here at the moment. So pretty much the mission is called Beautiful, and I based it off a song by the same title by a band called Soulframe, which is pretty much based a song on, like, you might have some peer pressure and stuff like that on how you're supposed to have appearance and how you're supposed to dress and everything else like that. But inside you're still beautiful, type of thing. So I've still became an inspiration to me to actually make a Foundry mission pretty much based on that song, and I'll leave a description down below for that particular song. So I pick it up where I'll head on it down, and it pretty much pick it up where a Federation's like colony Starfleet style base was attacked by the Klingons, and which is very strange for a thing to sort of happen, because I made the period of with the Star Trek Online timeline was the peace accords that were re-signed, basically. Kinematic Accords were re-signed because of the threat of the Iconians, which led to the Iconian War. So I picked it up there. So having a bunch of Klingons do something that they're not supposed to. So we'll pretty much have to pretty much fight it off, basically. So here we are. Now I sort of set it up here where over here is don't ask me why it's floating like that, but anyway, it's sort of like a medical triage area. A couple of tents, a couple of weapon tray things, shelving. This is like for technical intelligence side of things. You can see. Of course, you pretty much got like something in the lines of a no man's land between the Federation forces and that, and they're pretty much Klingons are all in control down here, basically. So I sort of made it like a fortified locations and stuff like that, and a little bit on the standoffish side, But I have a talk to the Captain Prowse. Of course, the communications side of things has pretty much been cut, and he's lucky to get the sort of the distress signal SOS out to, he give us a hand type of thing. So he says, good, over there I thought we were blocked all communications. Team here gives us an advantage. Introduce yourself basically. We're glad you're here. 3 days we've been here. We lost the outpost 2 days ago. So it's been at it for a couple of days pretty much, holding our ground and all that, but we're just starting to get some scout reports in that there's going to be a flanking move going to happen. So it's sort of glad you're here to counteract the flanking move. So I ask your team to go over and sort that out basically. Pick up they're coming in, picking up life signs. They start the fight between each other. Okay. That's not supposed to happen, but anyway, I'll leave them to it. Usually I have them far away enough that they'll be able not to attack each other, but obviously times have changed. So you pretty much come up here. Just spot the hole, Captain. Put down some more in that torrents. Alright, so I'll just put a torrent down for now. Now, there's a particular character that I want you to keep an eye out, and there they are down below, so start shooting. Of course, I had some Orion's attack as well. This is all part of the Klingon Empire now. Now, I sort of did this sort of thing of having the high ground type of thing, of inspired by the Battle of Gettysburg, where they had that little fight scene, or fight or battle at the little round top, I think it was called, where that Brigadier Chamberlain, I think his name was, who won the Medal of Honor. Later on, after the war, became Governor of Maine, I think, for a while. So that was my inspiration for this little battle scene. So, but just look at the character I just highlighted there and shooting at. That's a particular character. That's the main focus of the story. So she's got thrown into battle basically, and we'll go to see her later on. Alright, did defend the final attack. Before it disappeared, I'll let's quickly go down and collect the loot. Bring you 2 grubs. I'll got a snack there. Something for my drills to eat. And final item. Defend the final attack, so okay. We have succeeded, Captain. Inform Captain Prowse. We were regrouping and planning our next move. We must take the advantage of the plan of offensive of our own. All your team with you? Yes, they are. From your point, head to north and start taking this place where they start fighting now. If they're still alive for me. Oh, they're dead. Looks like Starfleet pull a veil, because they'll do the fight scene and made the Klingons already die on me. So something is, of course, I was supposed to, all the Klingons that were supposed to be along here, I was the one that was supposed to take them out. Oh well. I'll go back to Ops. Succeeded, Captain. They will be regrouped, and we must take the advantage and plan the offensive of our own. Yes, they are. Your point is north end. We shall. So, alright, there we go. Alright, so boom. let's swap back over the pulse wave. Now I've set it up here, there's a little trigger point. Somewhere in here is a little trigger point I set up where I've got to find it yet. Grab the loot. Where oh, okay. Since the enemies have been already knocked off on me, oh, there we go. Yeah, it looks like it mellowed up a bit, but anyway. Alright, so yep, knocked them off, so I'll go down here and knock these guys off. I already knocked off already. I'm off to a good start here, aren't I? Yep, there we go. I made it that so like we're going to get overrun. We need to destroy anything of intelligence. So they blew up, then pretty much blew up himself as well. So yeah, with everyone killed, it's pretty much over here. So like I talked to a Klingon doctor, and it's Eddie Starfleet, I'm armed, and the chief medical officer. Not a dangerous rod that needs to be disarmed. What is your name, sir? I wish nothing, show some stubbornness and not saying anything except you call me doctor. Do you have any wounded to take in your care, doctor? We're willing to provide assistance to treat your wounded. It won't be necessary, Starfleet. What do you mean, doctor? You have wounded laying there. I've helped them before the hope back, so pretty much they're gone to the afterlife, basically. They did that thing of having someone else stab them in the heart, basically. Honourable way of dying, basically, to get to Stavacor. So, oh, how horrible. I know, and sort of like starting to show a little bit of insight of what sort of Klingons are sort of taking that. And says, I don't take orders from the Sil who send us here to die. As they can't be here themselves, I will say it no more. Yeah, who sent you here? Just pretty much shutting up basically after that. So yeah, pretty much this is done by field tales to save lives. And gently, have your way then. Come, here comes Captain Prowse. Let's go talk to him. Alright, so we'll go on. Don't know why these guys are moving around. They're not supposed to, but it's really playing around on me today. Wonder why the Foundry's getting shut down. And Detective Captain Prowse. We did a Fleet Admiral. I've taken the outcome you didn't turn. We'll take the outcome if you didn't turn up. We didn't. Did we message you get anything to tell us or this any other attacks? And the Chief Medical Officer has not told us much. You'll be able to take him with you to Fleet Starbase to be questioned and processed for a prisoner in exchange. Also, go see if there's any pretty much Klingon insurgency will be still alive and take them in as well. And thank you for I'll put you in a recommendation for accommodation in my report for you and your team. Efforts to retain the airport. Thanks for that. So we head up here. What's going on here? Seems like it doesn't want to play. Oh, hang on. That's right. I'm supposed to go see the doctor. After a good start today. So you're taken to prisoner of war and eventually be sent process to prisoner exchange. In the meantime, we'll check out by your ships and doctor and give him a meal. Man, guys, we're getting busy today. Yeah, I look something haven't eaten all day. I had to go, let's get that held on your copy. Yeah, so go ahead. When police are brought up to medical, inform the doctor and security of the arrival. We will possible further prisoners. Sure, fine. That's supposed to be the your tactical officer on the bridge. He's going to see to that. Alright, so go back up here to where you had your battle scenes. And in amongst all the dead bodies, you got a live one. I have satisfaction of having me as your prisoner, Starfleet. My colors have favoring me. And pretty much made it, pulls out a knife, places in the hand of a dead corpse, and thrusts the knife into his chest. Because he can't exactly kill himself, he has to have someone kill him for him. So again, the Stover Corps. So he's sort of like trying to hopefully have something there that could make it happen for him. And it's sort of like, oh, better save his life. Nah, let him go. He's just going to be like that. So I was thinking of like Martok's brother in Deep Space Nine after he got, removed from the Chancellery and dishonoured and everything else like that. So I did something like that, seeing him bear off, just letting him go. Alright, so we'll go over here, and of course I've got more dead bodies. I've got another live one here, which is a main character for this particular Foundry mission, so I'll have a talk to her. Please help me. Don't panic, we're here to offer you medical help, even if you try to kill us earlier. I'm sorry, I didn't have a choice. They would have seriously beaten me to near death until I fired a weapon and Starfleet officer. So yeah, give us a break, will you? Yeah, cut your charm out. Basically, your Orion females do is not working because I believe you. As said, I already discussed. Yeah, hey, come down. Discuss this later. Yes, serious facial wound to the right leg. We'll need emergency treatment as soon as we can possibly get to keep use of her leg. Is there anyone else? The Orion is the only one left to survive, Captain. Alright, let's leave and take our guests to Fleet Starbase. Make the call. Yes, Captain. Hell on the best 6 to beam up, with 1 to beam up to medical. And it's supposed to be beam up, but of course it goes to another ground map. It always just goes straight to the loading screen. Back on board. Talk to your transporter officer. Let's see who went back on page fingerprints and what's the latest from their guests. Located medical captain. The captain is looking over them as we speak. Good enough. Is security with our guests? Yep, there's security with their guests. Alright, time to go to my sick bay. Of course, this is something I had to make, of course. It's all like ground level on the map, not floating in the air. So, pretty much, yep, I'm going too far again. So here we are, so... Oh, hang on. I missed something again. Contact the bridge. The bridge, go ahead, Captain. We'll finish here. We'll make course this Fleet Starbase. Setting course, so very good. Alright, let's go. And of course it's all muddled up here. It's rather annoying. It's supposed to be the tactical officer that's with you. Oh, it's where we went. There, him. So, yeah, so, it's still like a bit trustworthy, but really want to question the tactical officer. So, alright, now we'll go to sick bay. So, work on the sick bay again. So, Yeah, so yeah, I got that Klingon doctor over here, so I'm doing medical low to treating security there as well. Security with the Orion, medical and nurse and all that. So, welcome back. I'm glad you didn't have to. Glad I didn't have to chase you for a checkup. We'll finish here in 2 minutes and look it over, so don't run off. Oh, the prisoners, doctor. Well, the Klingon is stubborn and the Orion is being sweetie pie. In other words, they'll be fine. We'll be able to question the Orion, doctor. While we treat her. We would like to know if any further offences to the Klingon Empire. And nearly he surely can't wait. Yeah, okay then. But the questions only, I don't want you sick by the interrogation cell. So you took to... Well, I see you wanting to put the heavies for me for the answers. What do you want me to know for the reason why it was attacked on Starfleet? Don't tell me anything, bro. You know, when the master will find out. Oh, shut it, spineless tug. Yeah. Yeah, she's going to spill the beans regardless of what he thinks. So, you know. Self about that outburst. I'm sorry about that. But pretty much just a quick simple thing. So I'm not part of the Orion Syndicate, resident of the Klingon Empire. You were contracted to help the failed campaign of the House of Horse, or what Klingon Council most and the Klingon plans call them House of Koch. Oh, you fool. They're actually mostly dishonoring and the will of the Klingon councillors and council, both present and past, is they take a Federation base. They tend to recognise the council in the council by doing offensive against the Federation, being ignorant of the simple fact that there was a new accord signed between the Klingon Empire and the Federation. That's what I mentioned at the beginning there of the new accords being signed because of the Arconian threat. So it seemed to do whether or not campaign leaders of war. Other reasons for mercenaries involved, yes. There are plenty other offensive against the Federation. No, they put all their ad in the offensive of the Donatu 5. Why is that I don't believe you? It will be good for you to tell us the truth and tell us what you know. I'll tell you the truth, and that's all I told you by my mother. She is a personal assistant of Sherlock. Your mother? I find that hard to believe. Your own mother will put you on the front lines. Ever since you gave birth to me, she has known hatred for me. It almost feels like she doesn't want me at all. Mars, who is your mother? Her name is Brianne. She was birthed, what she knows, she was part of the Orion Syndicate, but from having Braille here, she'd pretty much left the Orion Syndicate and trying to in hiding in some ways. You end up landing in the House of Cross. Well, I got House of Horse there, and so but it's House of Cross. That's supposed to be it. Man, I don't really have a good day today. Eventually, made personal assistant to Sherlock, the leader of the House of Cross. Yeah, she was the one who organised the mercenaries. They expect us to believe you, shedding tears and all. They experience the influence of throwing orange, but it's not working. Stop this lying and tell us planning attacks and stuff like that. Hey, I might be green skinned, dressed for success and a great catch, but I don't go asking for trouble. Yeah, she's saying, well, do you think you all want to live like this? What I tell you is all I know. If you don't believe me, fine. I had enough of your life, of my life. She just really hated it, basically. Really, didn't want to get out type thing. This time just vaporized me instead of wounding me. I'm not handing in my weapon yet, if it can be arranged right here, right now. And Doctor stepped in. Alright, enough. From both of you. Captain, I like a word outside, please. The way Tim as well. Yeah, it's of course, Doctor. Finish here for me, please. I'll be back in a few minutes. Yes, Doctor. After you. So go outside here and gonna get it rubbed down. Yeah, rub down things you're trying to do here. Doctor, you're trying to tell me the loss of the current situation. You know there are few to change coming in from the Klingons. The Orient could be a key of all this. I've been working on Legan some time, and I have not shown any symptoms of female Orient. Should we telling the truth? What comes to his decision, Doctor? The Orient seductive pheromones cause the males to be seduced and females to get a headache. You seem to have a headache, Doctor. Except for the one you officers are giving me. No, I don't have a headache from the Orient. Also, give me away for the questioning her. Her mother hates her. So what are you getting at, Doctor? She said that her mother hates her and wants to kill her, and it looks like her mother wants to get rid of her or a mistake before she becomes public knowledge. Mistakes with it's got to. Her father is not Orient, but they're the humanoid species. But another humanoid species. It might come to explain why they're not affected of the seductive pheromones due to being half Orient. With respect, Doctor, could you prove for this? Yeah. Well, I notice that her eyes, they're blue, commonly brown eyes. I could run a blood DNA test and prove my theory if you like to, Captain. Permission granted. Also, I don't trust you. I don't always, Orients are Orients and don't be trusted. Well, yes, and pretty much just a short run. She pretty much like saying, well, here I am with Borg implants and everything else like that. You do see me any different? You're different, Doctor. Yeah. Yes, I see your point. Would you like to give it a checkup now? No, not now. I'll give you all time out to let my headache go away. I'll finish the tea and clean all gas and call for you all ready. When ready, we'll be on the bridge. So, bridge. And we're beaming up to the bridge instead of taking turbo lift. Mostly because going to the next map is pretty much be ship. Yeah, so I've still set it up. I just kept this plain simple, so still like in a blank space map with the warp speed star flickering scene there. So I've still haven't used that sort of thing before. But it's like going to warp speed as you go along. Well, back on once make progress as starbase. Current warp speed will be arriving in 0.5 hours. The helm. So I sort of set it up so we'll be heading into another circle. There, so I'll just speed up a little bit to get there a bit quicker. Captain, I was keeping an eye on the communications traffic with Mr. W there with Donata 7, but nothing has come from the system in the last 5 minutes. Can you pick it up again? No, it seemed to be blocked in some way. Try hailing them. See, hailing them. No use, Captain. It seemed to be blocked from the transmission. Ship communications working? Yes, Captain. They're fully working on it. We received communications from Fleet Starbase and Starbase K7. Form the fleet and K7 starbases to communications and trying to contact Donata 5. Yes, Captain. Helm, stay on course for now. Alright, so move to that little next little circle. Captain, received word from Starbase Case 7. They have received no transmissions from Donata 7. They have taken for the worst case scenario and that they are the secondary attack on the base. They also asked a report of any intelligence they may have including the Starbase. I brought the report together in my ready room. Helm, take the comm. Yep, Captain. So, move to the next spot. Well, Dr. Window, what brings you to the bridge? Hello, I was hoping to have the word with the captain. Is the captain available? Continue. The captain's in his room. Join a report for the Starbase K7 and recent offensive. Oh, there's the captain now. What's going on? Captain, may I have a word with you in private now? Yes, now. So, let's get on. Let's get on ready room. Helm, you have the comm. So I'll send off the report. Of course, I'm in a ready room, but of course I have no choice but to have the weight team with me as well. So, do our usuals, shove them to the side. Alrighty, you guys, stay there. Alrighty. Talk to the doctor. I wish to report that 2 prisoners are well and ready for transfer to intelligence. Once we arrive at Steve's fleet starbase, Ship Security has taken them to the brig for their remaining journey with us. Well, thank you, Doctor. Is there anything else? I have a lot going on. And there's something else. Blood analysis test of the Orion. Ran DNA tests of a blood sample and found my theory is correct. The results are on the pad, Captain. So it's just like hands over a pad to you. And yeah, pretty much sit there and read the pad. Even though there's no pad in your hand. But it's also conclusive, Captain. Brell is half Orion, half human. I won't argue with her, but why does it have to involve me? To my understanding, Brell is half human, that she can be entitled to the Federation citizenship. Yeah. I'll take the short version. I've got a bit of a long story, but I'll take the short one. Save on time. Well, yes, yeah. I can see that, Captain. Federation law states that indicate the law is, talking about the legal side of things, basically. Goes to mention, moral, correct, and give a little speech. Yeah, and saying, can be open interpretation, Doctor, but not to mention she fired a disruptor up an ass. Well, I see that much deeper than understanding the prime directive and while of our professions. We need to get professional interpretation of the matter and get legal advice from the General's office at Starfleet Command. I agree, Mr. Captain. Give me the JAG office at Starfleet Command. I need to speak to a senior JAG lawyer. Captain, make contact with Starfleet Command. Have it sent to my ready room. And the pad back to Dr. Window. And that's all I managed, so she'll like over, chat to JAG office, JAG lawyer basically. Hey, thank you for your assistance in the matter. This is Dr. Wendell. Introductory things. Take it this not a social call, but what's the matter with you? It started explaining the situations with Brella, the Orion. Take the interpretation of what we can do when you're half human. That's correct, Captain. And see the chance of giving an opportunity to the Federation system. And her name is Brella, Captain. Continue. Okay. My ass would, break. I don't know what she is, but do you know, Doctor? She didn't ask me how old she is at all, but my medical experience, she will be around 20 years old. Fortunately, we can't give her mixed citizenship due to age. She's 16 years of old. Best thing to do for Officer Brower is asylum. With Harthium inside of her, it will help her case of citizenship in the Federation. I do stress she needs to ask for asylum. You cannot offer her to her. I just still understood. So it'll be hard to tell Brower the room inside. It's of course the one thing that right now has a right to know. It may be good to see her father is still alive. Is there anything else, Lead Admiral? I have an important meeting to attend to. No, that is all, Captain. Thank you for your time. It does make a good point. We need to find out if our father is still alive. If it's alright with you, Captain, I would like to find out if he's still alive. It will be good for Brower to know if he still has a family. I would agree, but Brower needs to know she is half human. I feel that you need a counsellor, pretty much get the ship counsellor to check up on her, have a chat to her. She's good, tell them the good news. Just remember, Doctor. Thank you. Don't tell her that you can seek asylum, basically. So I made it to get something to eat. I'll get something to drink. So I'll give it a range of coffee, drinks here. So start off with the tea, Earl Grey hot, coffee black, Klingon Rectigino, prune juice, something hot and sour with a pick me up in a steamed glass and a drop of honey, hot chocolate, root beer, and synthal. So I'll just go for the Klingon Rectigino. So quick drink. I made it to have a sit down in the couch because it only does the squats. British Captain, go ahead. Receive communication. Consider that the current situations of the Klingon Empire has been hostile. For authorization for stuff equipment that you asked is be available ships in the area in the sector to hit the Donato system to form a defense task force until we hear from the diplomatic channels. Then once go back to yes, Captain, they specifically asked for you to take command of the task force. So much for the drinks break. What do you mean, Captain? Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself, Helm. Yep. Take us to Donato Maxwell Wharf. Oh, Captain. So go put your drink back in the replicator and head on out the door. Those battle stations. Captain, all available ships have come to join us, awaiting instructions, inform what you like to do with end this peacefully, but we stay alert for the time being. Around this situation, Captain, we find that all what ships for available we could easily remove with an outgun. It might be if we found out the Orange Slave, we captured that force attack made up of mercenaries, contact by a very little known Klingon house. Might work into our favour the battle. I think that's actually meant to be my ground guy again, but so pretty much talking tactics basically. Pretty much I'll pretty much put it down to is best that we actually do a best peaceful solution. Best outcome for all. And science officer did a scan on the surface, planned surface below we're heading to, and found the pretty much the whole thing's been destroyed now. And no sign of any survivors. No. Going to band down a medical team and do a search just to make sure. My votes against the mission agreement are willing to just show brute force. We better take the system safer, secure before we go down helping anyone. I agree. We're coming up with the genetic system, Captain. Let's make our presence felt. Drop out of warp and hold position. So let's pretty much stop here. There's there's a couple of gas clouds around the place. There's a fleet of ships, including my own. And don't worry about those being negative 65. Basically, it's just there for decoration. It won't be any battles happening, basically. So it's here to talk. Lead Klingon ship is hailing us. Old screen. Sure, I think if we do any Starfleet, the territory, House of course. Here's now, and I'll forget you and your beautiful fleet of ships of our low Klingon space. Introduces, standing your ground. Nevertheless, Fleet Admiral, the House, of course, will have given its blood in occupying its newfound territory. Do you want to make this battle go and not to win? So do a bit of chest beating, basically. I'll offer you the same opportunity to leave fleets, Admiral. Enforce the new peace agreement. Meaninglessly words. Stand your ground, to make me look a fool. I do not have the honor of the Klingon Empire, but I will let anyone stand in my way who treats or any other treaties either. I'll give you 2 minutes to leave or I'll destroy your ship. Communications have been terminated. So, the situation, it's pretty much just, I see why they're called House of Fools. She seems to be described or made known of her current events and also of her own gain. It would be possible that she would know of the current situation, the Iconian threat, and with the Klingons being engaged in war. She made use of it for the House Personal's agenda, knowing that all will be engaged for doing so. There will not be challenged for doing so. Captain have an idea. The House, of course, did not be foolish moves and have made a lesser house in the Klingon Empire. They have made not a so good move with the altercation we're in. Go on. We seem to have made the verdict a violation of the signed peace treaty. You've witnessed a statement of the violation. I don't think she takes a word on what we have and involved in her hand. No, but by our word. I believe we have our guests on a ship that take part on their side. Bro? Yes, Captain Bro. Call the doctor and get her up here, or the counsellor to get her up here. Hell, the shot and give them her on screen. Now, what now, Patak? From beat chesting, trying to lift it, show the ego side of things and trying to be a bit of a bully. We'll leave, but first we need to show you something first. And what is that? Taken home and brought to the bridge. Oh, come on then, I don't have the time to... here it is now. Huh? A witness to what you were really up to. Do you think a measly slave girl would bring me down, or laugh at the thought? Let her speak and hear what she has to say. It was clear wanted to get in favour with the Great Hall of Kronos. She went against the wishes of the Councilor's orders to attack Federation outposts, and she specifically asked to keep the Empire and their allies safe from the Iconians, seeking favour and wealth for a house. You dare bring these false claims against me and my house? I'll kill you where you stand. You will need more than a witness of the Orient to bring this honour to my house, Fleet Admiral. We will have it in due time. Time you do not have. All ships prepare to... Brother, is that you? Oh, thank the makers you're alive. Excuse me, who are you? That is my mother. Brene. I see. So glad you're still alive in one piece, bro. I miss you so much. I hope you fight well on the planet below before you were captured. Fleet Admiral, I request that you return my daughter back for rightfully mine by syndicate law. I just received some evidence that you wouldn't say. Grrr. So it's all I made of this sort of like this Orient mother is just coming in, interrupted, and pretty much just ruin everything, and just pretty much in some ways expose the stupidness of this house, basically. Oh, Mother, I had enough of your abuse and your lies. I know I'm much ashamed to you. Why do you tell me my father was human? Oh, that was actually meant to be the Klingon, not my Klingon, but my ground away team tactical officer. So, so I'm only doing what's best for you, my daughter. Please come back to me. No, Mother. This is where our paths ways. I had enough of your abuse and lies. You may have to take a choice that affect your life and mine. But I will make a choice on how I live in my life, and from now on, Admiral, I want you to seek asylum in the Federation. We'll discuss this later. After this, Brene, if you know what's best, you will keep silent, Batuk. Starfleet, this is our territory. Be gone or be destroyed. Captain, our sensors the Klingon battle cruisers on intercept course on high warp. Friends of yours, Sherlock? Wait, I don't have any battle cruisers. Oh no, quickly, let's get out of here. I don't care what heading, just get us moving. I don't have to tell you do everything myself. Just get Starfleet, Admiral. Get the Starfleet off my view screen. Cuts transmission. They have arrived, Captain, and they're charging weapons. So you observe. See the guys come in. Big kaboom. Rogue Klingon fleet has been destroyed, Captain. The Klingon fleet has destroyed them. They have left the system at warp speed. It still does not ask the question on how you learned it. Captain, receiver has secured a message from Starfleet Command. It came in during the Klingon altercation. Hold on, telling me for the moment, please. Yes, Captain. Doctor, would you please escort Bro to the ready room? I will be with you shortly. Yes, Captain. Come, brother. It is this way. One moment, Doctor. Goodbye, Mother. And he turns, nods to the doctor. You say yes, and they'll go into the room. Right. So, what's the message from command? It's pretty much informed the Klingon Empire's ongoing incident. They request not to be involved in the internal issue of the Klingon Empire, and we will deal with accordingly by them. Do not create any diplomatic confrontation with the current peace treaties created. Any others will have issue with the incident have been cancelled and only observed from a safe distance. Once the issue has been resolved, safe to proceed, you might provide medical and engineering assistance to allied personnel, and after detaining provides medical assistance to enemies before extraction. That is all, Captain. Any reasons for a late response message? Not too sure, Captain. There have been a number of explanations, but not clear to answer right away. We'll leave it in the past. There were nothing that would cause disciplinary hearing. as captain. With your permission, that's supposed to be my ground science officer, who pretty much wanted to go down, check for survivors. Granted, the rest of the way team go down with the. You're coming too, Captain. It's meant to be one of the ground guys again. I better deal with our guest needs. So I'll be in the ready room. Alright, before we proceed, I'll put them over there, especially since they might be on the planet below. Talk to Ops. Captain, please remain seated. We'll have things to discuss. So pretty much take a seat, even though it's not doing squat. So, when the Fleet Admiral was to become of me, he did request asylum to me as, asylum, yes, Starfleet, Federation law states since you asked for asylum, and also the fact your father is human, you could start a new life in the Federation. You could have a life you always dream of, bro. You mean I can actually live a life? That's supposed to be life, not live a life. Boy, I got bad with this one. Where I could do what I meant, do what I want. Yes, that is correct. You could do whatever makes you happy, not to mention have a life where you could be respected for who you are, not for your appearance. I don't know where to begin. This is something I never believed would come true. Well, there's plenty of that where you're looking into as a start in your journey. It's seeing if you have a family on your father's side. You would like to meet. Would you like to meet them? It might be a surprise to them, but it may be also a blessing. Yes, we'll certainly help you with that. Oh, like that. Thank you, Doctor. But how do you find who you are? How do you find how you are? Here's why we go back to the sick bay, and we'll explain along the way. From there, we'll show you the procedure. That sounds scary, but also fun. Okay, Doctor, let's go find them. Thank you too, Fleet Admiral. I'm sorry that I put you through this situation. It's fine. You are just following orders. Well, let's take care of your first steps together in your new life then. Permission to leave, Captain? Granted. Oh, Doctor, one other thing. Yes, Captain? There were orders about the asylum issue. Yes, Captain. I was following orders. Very good. Those orders were now given to the ship's council, though. So... Thank you, Doctor. That'll be all. Captain. So, alright, so head back to the bridge. Captain, we received word from the away team. They found the base of personnel safe and sound. They were about to beam back on board for evacuation. I had to transport a room to meet them. Doing the loading thing again. Captain, as you still well aware, the crew colony is base managed to survive. Thought it would be best since the damage sustained to the buildings. Upon below that, they'll be evacuated to the ship. I understand. And talk to Captain Prowls. Permission to come aboard. Granted. It's good to see you again, Fleet Admiral. Thank you for recovering us. No need, Captain. Though I would like to know how you survived. So lost communications. We had communications for 20 minutes. Then we lost the communications, followed by torpedo pack near the wrong base. I didn't know of a warning or a very off-target shot, but I knew we had to take the opportunity to evacuate my crew. I ordered everyone to nearby caves that were discovered in geological survey of the area. They seem to have a dense material rock that those sensors cannot penetrate. That's good news. So there's still like hard out there, and they couldn't get, as far as I understood, everyone was destroyed on the base. No life there. They're all hiding in a cave that their sensors couldn't penetrate, even from a ship above. Indeed, would you like to know this? I hope the good reason for taking lives of my crew. Excuse me. In due time, Captain, it's best now to have some rest. And the proud sailor, as the flag man was right. All of us who were there would like the answers, but I'm all wanting to have a decent meal and some rest. It's good likely to talking about this once we head back to Starfleet Command. Actually, that's supposed to be one of the officers that sort of like beamed on board. I think it was that one actually. Anyway, so I got some reason I seem to be having all these bugs. I knew when I first got this all uploaded and stuff like that, it didn't have all these problems. Now I seem to have all these problems, but anyway, I'm not going to be real worried about it since it's pretty much no longer going to be available. But anyway, perhaps you're right. We should attend the needs of my crew. Therefore, get any questions that deserve to be answered. I would like to request a place for my crew to rest. Of course, Captain, consider yourself guests. Very much. Captain, we better go to sick bay first. We have the doctor to give them once over. Stop on the way through. Please follow me, Captain. So, yep. Now, somewhere around here. Is there an emergency? I don't know where the officers come from. The crew evacuated from the surface, Doctor. Any medical examination over. I got the picture. Once you get into bed, please. I will be with you shortly. Thank you, Doctor. Captain, I have a word for you quietly. Yes, of course. I managed to get a DNA sample of Barrel and put it through the computer system for a match. I know a affirmative match as of yet, but though I also waiting on to go through records of those who are serving time in penal and rehabilitation system. Fortunately, I don't have the security clearance to do a search through the rehabilitation and penal system. You give something, it will give you something to do as I give my medical duties on the officers from the surface. Consider an older doctor. So, alright, so just do it here. Search penal records. So the search. Fascinating. Got the idea that they found him. So, Captain, do you find anything in the search for the penal system records? It's a positive match. Well, it's not what I was hoping for, Brow, but it's something to work with. Excuse me, may I ask who Brow is? Brow is one of the females who found and also be half human. She was on hired soldiers that attacked your base. Now remember the other person you captured on the doctor here. Is she half human? Much as I know about the Iron Huge is not been a good thing. No, it was not for Umbrella. Her mother kept her a secret about her father and being human, and tried to have her killed off, so she pretty much do the dirty work for her. I thought I'd make it so like someone you don't like, send them to the front lines, you get rid of them. Basically, that's sort of like the attitude I had with Brella's mum. She just want to get rid of us, so won't be disgraced, basically. Half human, half Orion. Indeed, it will not be easy for her. But I know of a Klingon that her father was human. She took on a responsibility of great importance to the chief engineer to bring a Federation ship home from the Delta Quadrant. She may stumble, she will make mistakes, but she will find her honor. Indeed. But tell me, Fleet Admiral, what's it done for me? You will be taken with us. There will be questions to be answered. I see. You will have my full cooperation, Fleet Admiral, even if it means losing my honor that I have left. I want to take it that too far, Doctor. You didn't hold any weapons in a vain attempt to harm any of my crew or myself. Not on the planet below or here, as I said, on this medical bed. I see that you are a Klingon who hold more than honor, but also values. If there is a consequence taken, it will not be from me. In fact, you'll have my word as a Starfleet officer. I shall put a good word in for you, as will I, Doctor. First Captain, and for you too, Fleet Admiral. I'm in your debt. There is a saying by a famous Earth leader: to get rid of my enemies is to make them my friends. That is something that the late President Abraham Lincoln actually said. I would consider a debt paid to if you become my friend. Also, eventually, the base in the colony will rebuilt on the planet below. Would you care to join me and be part of my crew? I could use a Klingon like you. Oh, it would be honor, Captain. Kapla. In the meantime, I could need some help around here. Good chance to learn some new medical skills to broaden your experience. When I started my medical training, my first thing was taught is to be a good master is to be an excellent student. I'm a fool not to take up this opportunity. Thank you, Doctor. Hope to have you, Doctor. You may have no industries. But to be clear, Captain Prowse, you can now return to normal duties now. I'll show you to the mess quarters, Captain. Not so fast, Admiral. I haven't given you a checkup yet from when you returned to our planet. Now there'll be a good time to get you done now. Get yourself up in bed and I'll check you over. Doctor's orders, Fleet Admiral. Yes, Doctor. It's now, so like I was saying here, it's like 10 days later, it's ready to beam down to the penal colony captain. So it's sort of like, pretty much like, as I said, 10 days later. And you take Brella to show her father. So I'm going to, so I've seen up like a bit of an open penal colony. It's on a system that's sort of like away from everyone else. A bit like Real Pente basically, but not as harsh. And of course, Browse like gave her, change of clothes basically and everything else like that. So, and shoes and all that. Look a bit more respectable basically. But, so I go, oh my, she had a shiver up my spine. Hope he likes me. Do I look appropriate? I should have worn my boots instead that she gave me, but they hurt my feet. So like, probably go around sandals or most of her life. She probably got not used to boots yet. Give her sore feet. So, but, Bradley, you look fine. I'm right beside you too. Just remember to be yourself. That's why we better report to the guard. Please state your rank and name for identification. State rank and guard, name to guard. Attention, if you can please state the nature of your visit. I wish to speak to inmate 32490. We have made contact with inmate 325 and escorted him to the mess area. Please process the mess area and inmate taken there. Thank you. So you can go over here. Well, it would be disrespectful for me the way I spoke to you on when you first come on board the Helden. It's the name of my ship. I wish to offer you an apology for the way I behaved. No apology, Nick, you didn't know me back then the way you know me now. True, but I told me never to judge the colour of your skin, but what's underneath. Well, you may have learned something about last week or so, and for that we may all become better people. Oh, this must be your father coming, Bral. If you don't mind, Captain, I prefer to be alone with Bral to tell me of his daughter. Be waiting here, Doctor. Good luck. Thank you, Captain. You ready, Bral? Okay, I'm ready. You see them off. So hello, the great pleasure of visiting me, even though I'm a former flight captain. Well, let's see what you want me for. Hello, sir. I am Dr. Wendell, Chief Medical Officer of the Starship Helden. You'll be able to tell me, did you have an acquaintance with a Mauryan female? Well, I did once in a brief stopover at a trading station. They're no longer there. Near the outer rim territories of the Klingon Empire, as I remember, but it was almost 20 years ago. I remember her name to be Brennane. Yes, that was her name, Brennane. She was kind, reminds me of the style of the vibe in front of me. Wait a minute, are you? So this is the daughter of Brennane, and yes, she is your daughter, Brella. Hello, Father. Hello, I have a daughter. And that was pretty much it, so I'm going to get back up to my bridge and finish it off there. Alrighty, so yeah, so that was my last Foundry mission I ever made, and unfortunately it's pretty much no longer available, especially by the time I finally get this particular video up. It's pretty much when I did my first video on this, the Collective Voice of Freedom, was when they actually shut the Foundry down. So it's quite some time from when I finally got this one up, but yeah, even though it's had its problems and stuff like that, and of course I've always seemed to have problems when it comes to grammar and spelling mistakes and everything else like that. I certainly know it definitely had its place in my life, and it was a good stepping stone to probably get my confidence up and become a bit more stronger when it comes to doing YouTube videos and being in front of the camera. So I certainly don't knock it there, but I still play Star Trek Online. I keep going there in some ways. It was in a good fleet and surrounded by good people. So my journey pretty much continues playing the game, and I pretty much get stronger as I move along with doing YouTube videos. So consider subscribing, and till next time, have a good one.